Couture with speed. Stopped by Victor Foss.
Tried to go quick him. Tried to put the speed on and just go 5-hole on Victor Foss. So he comes in slow. Now he picks up speed. Quick shot. And Victor Foss closes that 5-hole off nicely.
Derek Roy got his 5th goal of the season in the second period. He will be the first shooter for the Edmonton Oilers. Derek Roy stops, and he cannot get it by Antti Niemi.
Antti Niemi has incredible flexibility, and he's one of the better goalies in the NHL on the shootout. He's got incredible patience in this one-on-one situation. Gets those pads down flat. Look at that, beautiful splits. And if you don't get the puck up on Antti Niemi, because he has a tendency to drop his shoulders, you're not going to get the puck in.
Joe Pavelski started the scoring for the Sharks. He got their 4th goal. He is the second shooter for San Jose.
Watch for a stop up on a shot.
Stops up, fires it, bust. Read it, made the save.
Joe Pavelski loves that little play. Comes down in a couple of different angles and then stops up, and then he wants to just snap it, tries to get it up over the glove. Oh, actually, over the pad, under the glove. Victor Foss makes a very good save.
The other guy that has scored 2 goals in tonight's game is the second shooter for the Edmonton Oilers, Jordan Eberle. Looking for the shootout's first goal. Stops up, great moves, glove save by Niemi.
Antti Niemi, very aggressive there. Very aggressive. Watch how far Antti Niemi is out on this play. He's backing in, but he's still right at the top of the crease. Jordan Eberle wants to get him back, and Niemi will not budge. So you try to stick it around the glove. Joe Thornton doesn't get very many opportunities on the shootout.
3 assists tonight. He is the 3rd shooter for the San Jose Sharks. Joe Thornton stopped by Victor Foss. Slow Joe.
Yeah, it really, wasn't it? Yeah, a bit of a slow jam from Joe Thornton, and Victor Foss went, yeah, I'll just take that from you. Thanks very much.
Teddy Purcell, the 3rd shooter for the Edmonton Oilers.
Slap it at him.
Goaltenders have not yielded a goal yet. Here comes Purcell, and he is stopped by Niemi.
Must be something in that at that 5-hole that those shooters just cannot resist. Coming in, Antti Niemi gives him the 5-hole. Oh yeah, there it is. It's huge, but Antti Niemi, that was offered up and then closed up just as quickly.
We are in overtime in the shootout. Down to single rounds. Patrick Marleau for San Jose. Marleau stopped by Foss. And here is the opportunity. The second time he has taken a shootout as we watch Marleau stopped.
Goaltenders have been fabulous and terrific patience by Victor Foss there.
Nail Yakupov, successful in his only other career attempt. A chance to win the game right here. Nail Yakupov, denied by Niemi. We continue to the 5th round.
Nail Yakupov stops up, changes pace, and does the right thing. Wants to go upstairs, but Antti Niemi diving forward as Nail Yakupov can't elevate the puck over the pad of Antti Niemi. If you're getting in close on these guys, it's tough to beat them.
Now it's time for a defenseman.
Great shot.
It is Brent Burns. 5th shooter for San Jose. Burns, backhand.
I think that went in. Or, you know, they're talking about it now. I think that went in. Brent Burns is looking at his bench going, yeah. But we'll have to see. That's probably going to go upstairs to a video review. I think that went in. One more time, let's have a look at it. Backhand, upstairs. Yep, back of the net and in. So that is a goal. This crowd's going to get really excited there. You saw it right into the back of the post. And Brent Burns, forward, turn defenseman, turn forward, turn defenseman, is now put the Sharks ahead.
And it is a good goal indeed. So now the pressure is on Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins must score here. Round 5. Nugent Hopkins against Niemi for the game. Nugent Hopkins scores! Ryan Nugent Hopkins delivers! And the shootout continues.
What a shot by Ryan Nugent Hopkins. Just, Antti Niemi's got no chance on this. Why? Because it's not led to, Antti Niemi can't pick up when Ryan Nugent Hopkins is going to shoot that. It's on a stick, off the stick, great release.
Alger Carlson as the shootout continues. Carlson, backhand, denied by Victor Faust.
Big delay there, fakes the shot and hangs on and tries to go around the pad of Victor Faust. There's the big fake and then the turn. Oh, that's just fought off. Extra effort by Victor Faust. He had to really stretch for this. Watch the extra effort. Boy, you'll tell you, that just looks like it's painful.
And now an opportunity for Matt Fraser.
He can shoot it.
In his 14th game in an Oiler uniform. An opportunity to win it. Oh, and he rang it off the post. Fraser comes oh so close.
The right idea, come in the same way as Ryan Nugent Hopkins and use your shot. Beat him blocker side. Beats him blocker side, but cannot get it past the iron.
And the shootout rolls on. It's Tomas Hertl.
Crafty guy, very skilled.
Hertl against Faust. Hertl, backhand. Oh, look at the glove save by Victor Faust.
Nice to see. The goalies have got the guys thinking now. They've got the players thinking. And what you're hoping on the bench, and I say by Victor Faust, the glove is right there. What you're hoping on the bench is your players are watching how the goals that went in, the 2 goals that went in. So Matt Hendricks, will he learn from the guys that were out there?
Matt Hendricks to win it. Hendricks waits, and he cuts some iron as well. 2 straight shooters for the Oilers. Ring the post.
Looked like he was going to shoot, comes in the same angle. Fake shot, Niemi doesn't buy it, but gets him on the second fake, but can't get it around the post one more time. Niemi with that extra effort, kicking the legs up. Wow.
Barclay Goodrow. His first NHL goal came December 9th against the Edmonton Oilers. Now he'll go one-on-one against Victor Faust. Goodrow stopped. Victor Faust is in a rocking chair right now.
Tried to sneak it in there, didn't he?
He
tried to sneak it in with the old little fake and 5-hole slide. No. Victor Faust says, no, kid. I got that one.
Justin Schultz got the 4th goal of the game for the Oilers. He has an opportunity now to win it. Schultz for the game. Schultz stopped by Niemi, and we continue.
This is a goaltending performance. Schultz kind of loses it a little bit. Justin loses a little bit, but tries to get that quick release off, but the pad of Antti Niemi. Look how patient Antti Niemi is. There's no movement. He's just completely 100% stone waiting. To Todd McCullough, a little smirk on his face going, we're just going to keep throwing guys out there.
And it's Matt Tennyson. A goal tonight for him. He fires it and missed the target.
Now, if I was Matt Tennyson, I'd do that too, because Matt Tennyson can really shoot the puck. So you go to your strength. And right now, your best opportunity is just shoot the biscuit when you get the chance. And Anton Lander's going to get a chance.
Anton Lander got his first career point against the Sharks tonight. And now an opportunity to win the game. Lander stopped by Niemi. Hope you haven't got dinner plans, pal, because we're going to another round.
Just that 5-hole just proves too enticing. Just proves too much for a guy to take. And Antti, just shuts the door, closes it down again, gets that right pad down. Tyler Kennedy can really shoot. He's got a great release, by the way.
Tyler Kennedy back in the lineup. Did not dress the last 2 because of back spasms. Kennedy stopped by Victor Faust in round 10.
Hey, sit back and enjoy it, man. I think the goalies are doing a great job. Again, It's just too much. I just got to, he's giving me that room. I got to shoot it at that 5-hole.
Oscar Klefbom, come on down. Round 10, Oscar Klefbom, a chance to be a hero here in San Jose. Klefbom, glove save, Niemi.
Right into his glove. Oscar Klefbom thinking shot all the way, and he's right into the glove of Antti Niemi. Boop. Niemi didn't even have to move, just put it out there.
James Shepard in round 11. Shepard over top of the net.
Every guy that steps out on the ice for the Oilers is at that position now where they get to be the chance to be the game hero.
And how about Boyd Gordon?
Shoot it for his blocker, Boyd. The goals that have gone in went on the blocker side. The chances off the post, blocker side. And you want to cheer for a guy like this because he just works his tail off and he gets this opportunity.
Boyd Gordon for the win. Gordon stopped by Niemi.
Nothing.
How about a dozen?
Yeah, nothing there. Like, Boyd Gordon gets Antti Niemi to go down, but Antti Niemi stays up. He's down, but his upper body's just there. He's just got the glove out, goes waiting for it, because he knows now that you run out of room, and Antti Niemi just closes off all the space.
Matt Nieto, the kid from Long Beach, California. We're in round 12. Stopped by Fast.
Victor Fast on the shootout. He is so efficient, so patient. Watch Victor Fast. Don't worry about Niemi or Nieto. Nothing, no movement, no movement, no movement. Wait for the guy to make the move. The classic wait for the guy to make the move and make the stop.
Jeff Petrie. The win with a goal. Petrie stopped by Niemi, and both goaltenders making it look easy.
They really are, aren't they? The goalies are both doing a wonderful job right now in the groove. Went blocker side and Niemi fought it off, but you see that's the toughest save he's had to make. That actually hits him in the arm. That blocker side is where you got to go on Niemi. Matt Irwin's got a big bomb of a shot.
Round 13, Matt Irwin. And he banned on it at the last second and put it wide.
Boy, guys, you know, Matt Irwin can really shoot it. You got to wonder what happens to guys when they go out and they don't use their strength. Why not just drill this puck if you got the opportunity? Want to know why? Because the goalies are in the heads of the shooters right now. The goalies have won this.
Well, you know how you solve that? Send out an Alberta boy. Rob Klinkhammer, number 12, with a chance. Rob Klinkhammer gets it done. The Oilers end the drought in California, and they do it in the shootout.
And they do it without Taylor Hall and Benoit Pouliot in the third period. They were down, they bounce back, they do a great job, and they win the game. Todd Nelson called a couple of wins ago the character win. That's another character win for the Edmonton Oilers. And partner, did you call it? Send out an Alberta boy.
The Lethbridge kid gets the Oilers' fourth win in the shootout and the first win in California since April 1st, 2012.
End the drought, get it done somehow. They ended the drought in California. Robbie Klinkhammer, nicely done, young man.
It was the key to the game off the very top. Drew said, end the drought, and Rob Klinkhammer did it.